Hi, my name's Gerry. I'm a twin troller boat owner. Recently, I was contacted by two twin troller owners, and they sent me emails and pictures about things that they did to their boat. Well, just happens to be both of them are on at least part of the same subject. They put new fancy seats on their twin troller. They did a number of other things, and you'll see those also. One of the boat owners is Jay, and he's from Virginia, and the other one is David. He's from Mississippi. So stay tuned. You might find some of this pretty interesting. Below this video, click on Show More to see links for many of the items used in most of my videos. They are there so you can locate them in case you are interested. Hello, Gerry. I am a twin troller owner, one of 3 that I know of in Central Virginia. I have some information here that you might like to distribute to other twin troller boat owners. First, I have purchased a new seat for my twin troller. I didn't care for the Temptress seats that came with the boat. They were too squishy and they made farty noises when I sat down. I bought a Wise 3373 Aero X mesh boat seat. It's way nicer to sit in than the Temptress. Here's the bad news. The Aero X is expensive, about $185 and difficult to find. I bought a used one from Amazon.com for about $160. There doesn't seem to be anything used about it other than the box was pretty rough. Amazon has new ones from time to time. You got to keep checking, but I'm very happy with the seat and will buy a second one when COVID-19 leaves and I can start fishing with someone else in the boat. By then, it might be more widely distributed. My first attempt to get one was in June of 2020 when I ordered one from opticsplanet.com. I not only did not receive the one they allegedly sent, but I was in a runaround city trying to get a refund. Therefore, I don't recommend dealing with Optics Planet. I have the experience well documented. If you buy this seat, you'll find it sits higher than the Temptress. With no shims, the Wise seat sits at about the same height as the Temptress with those blocks I installed as you described in one of your videos. It made a major improvement in the seat height, but if you block up the Wise Aero X seat, the seat sits way too high. If you like the height of the Temptress without shims, you may find the Wise sits too high. There's another thing to be aware of if you use a Wise Aero X seat and a boat cover or tarpaulin. The seat hinges cut the fabric. You can see in one of the photos how the hinge is too sharp to have canvas rubbing on it, so I made hinge covers from swimming pool noodles. There's a similar seat called the Millennium Pro M100. It may be easier to find. I went for the Y seat because it doesn't have the side strap. The next point that may be of interest to twin troller owners or anybody else who needs to strap something to something else is the shock strap. It is a cam safety strap. It is the simplest and lightest strap that Shock Strap sells. One 10-footer is more than adequate to hold a twin troller to the factory-provided trailer. I put some eye bolts onto the trailer to make it easier to hook the shock strap to it. The secret ingredient of the strap is the rubber stretch gizmo. When under tension, it doesn't allow the strap to go slack during the trip. I suggested not using a ratchet strap on the twin troller or any other plastic boat. My friend ratcheted his twin troller to the trailer, and the pressure against the bunks caused the bottom of the boat to deform. Let me add here, I use a ratchet strap. However, as soon as I arrive at my destination or I return home, I loosen the ratchet strap so that that pressure is not sitting on the hull of the twin troller. I also loosen the strap that's on the nose for the same reason. If you use a non-ratcheting shock strap, a good yank on the tag end of the strap will keep everything tied down just fine. You may notice that my shock strap is blue. I've had it for years, and back in the day, shock strap offered lots of colors to choose from. The current line of shock straps is now more limited in color choices. Gerry, please keep up the fine job you are doing being an ambassador for Twin Troller information. And sorry, this note is kind of long. Jay from Charlottesville, Virginia. This is the second email I received, similar subject, from David. Hi, Gerry. I thought you might like to see my additions to my twin troller. I put a small deck on the front with a hinge. It really helps in getting in and out of the boat when loading and unloading, and is a good place to store rope and other tackle and provide a good place for your feet. I used the C-deck material that I saw in one of your shared videos at Lunker012. I also used 3/4-inch plywood and painted it and used a 10-inch stainless hinge. With this deck, you have to run the pedals in the furthest back position. I put ratchet straps mounted to the trailer front and back since I don't like the strap over the boat. Since I wouldn't be using the strap over the boat, I put rod tie downs on each side in the trays. I used Frank Jones's idea for my side view fish finder and put the Scotty mount on the back of the transducer. I did run the wire under the rails rather than expose them like Frank did. I replaced the original seats with the Millennium Marine seats. With the exception of the seats and the ratchet tie downs on the trailer, I got all the ideas from your videos as well as the Twin Troller Facebook page. Although my wife and I have only had the Twin Troller out twice, I can tell you we are really going to enjoy fishing from it. P.S. I know it's as hot in Florida as it is here in Mississippi. I am 66, and do yourself a favor and get at least one Millennium boat seat. You'll be glad you did. I took off the original straps on each side of the seat and replaced them with adjustable straps so I can change my position and lean the seat back more. Since I swapped the boat seats to the Millennium seats, I have two twin troller seats that I will let someone have cheap if needed. One is brand new, never used, and the other is just slightly faded. I don't know what the cost was without the frame, but I would take $150 if someone will pay the shipping. Get a hold of me, email me, and I will connect you with David from Mississippi.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I have other ones that you can watch also you might find interesting. One's here, or I've got some here. In order to support this channel, please subscribe if you haven't already. Those of you that have, I really appreciate that. It really helps me out a lot so that I can make videos like this. As far as all the other things to do below, you know what to do. You don't need me to tell you that all the time. So thanks for watching. Bye now.